As someone who wears an Apple Watch Ultra, the Xiaomi S4 is an absolute breath of fresh air. I've been getting rather disenfranchised with Apple as I feel not much has really changed in the past 5 years when it comes to hardware and software. So, when Xiaomi reached out and asked me if I'd like to try out their brand new S4 watch, I thought, rather than be closed-minded and say no, I'd give it a shot and try something new for a few weeks. And boy, I was surprised. Firstly, this watch on my wrist is quite small. Coming from the Apple Watch Ultra 2, it's tiny, and in comparison, the weight difference is extremely noticeable. So much so that I forget I'm wearing it half of the time. The S4, unlike many of Apple Watches, has a more classic and refined look, much akin to a regular watch. The Sunset Gold version that was provided to me is what they're classing as their premium model. I personally think this model will suit women more so than men, as the subtle rose gold look really isn't for me. However, once you look past the colour, you might find yourself instantly impressed with the build quality, the screen, and something I instantly noticed, the haptic feedback. The OS has obvious inspiration from Apple's watchOS, which makes it easy to navigate and makes coming from an Apple Watch over to the Xiaomi very simple. There are notable improvements like how straightforward swapping watch faces is, and to be honest, there are so many varieties of watch faces, you'll be scrolling for days just to find the one you like, and they're all available in the Mi Fitness app. Workouts and health tools are all here as you'd expect from a modern smartwatch. I can't see anything I'd be missing by not using my Apple Watch. In fact, I wore both watches while testing the S4 for over a week with a couple of workouts thrown in, and they were pretty much identical in their readings. The GPS was accurate on both, and the only variations I found were that the calorie count of what I'd burnt was out by about 50, depending on which watch I used. I'm not sure if the fact that I was wearing a watch on each wrist made any sort of difference, but it could be a factor. Battery life, however, has been an absolute eye-opener for me. The S4 has exceeded my Ultra 2's battery life by a long shot. It all started out when I wore this watch for 5 days straight. Yes, 5 days. I didn't take it off to shower, and I even threw in a couple of workouts with GPS tracking. Compare that with my Apple Watch Ultra 2, which I do not use for sleep tracking at all. I have to charge it every night as I can't seem to get more than a day's worth of battery life out of it, especially if I run any sort of workout. The S4 took 5 consecutive days of use to hit 8% of battery, and even then, when I check the battery app on the watch, it says I can get another 15 hours of use without having to turn on power saving mode. Then, if I do decide to turn on power saving mode, I can get another 1 day and 8 hours. When Xiaomi state that this watch can achieve up to 8 days of battery, I think I can believe that. Just one thing to note, to make things fair on the battery front, on both watches I have raise to wake turned on, and I always have always on display turned off. Backtracking to health related features, I really enjoy that Xiaomi watch has a step counter as a key metric front and center. In England, step goals are a big thing, and adults are recommended to get anywhere from around 6,000 to 10,000 steps a day when possible, depending on who you are and your body type. I rarely hit those goals in the week, but on the weekends I always try to, so it's nice to see that this is easily accessible, which makes achieving it a lot easier. Whereas on the Apple Watch Ultra, it's buried at the bottom of the activity app, and I can't seem to add it to my watch face in the complications. Despite not being an Apple Watch, I can still ping my phone and make and receive calls from my wrist. The only downside is that by default, your contact information will not be displayed, but you can easily sync them by going into the app on your phone and enabling it in the privacy settings. I can also receive all my notifications directly to the watch, and they even seem to sync faster than my Apple Watch somehow. And all of this and more is controlled from the Mi Fitness app. There are, however, a couple of things I have not liked. The first comes straight from the unboxing experience. It's the charging cable. It's a regular USB-A plug. It's 2025. Xiaomi is one of the biggest companies in the world, so why isn't this USB-C? The next issue I had was related to updates. As soon as I set the watch up in the app, which is incredibly straightforward by the way, and much easier to use than the Apple Health and Watch apps, I was presented with the 3.2.76 update. This took almost 45 minutes to install, which, considering you're advised to keep your phone unlocked and close to the watch, was a bit frustrating, but this may have been a one-off as my new setup is quite far away from my Wi-Fi router. Watch straps are another point of contention. Although very simple to change, the process of which is simply pulling back a tiny lever and unclipping the strap. I'm not sure if it was just bad luck, but I couldn't find many watch straps, and those that I did see barely stood out or appealed to me. I think this could be an area Xiaomi and other third parties could greatly benefit from by offering more choice here, as the watch strap on this is a bit risky if you take part in any physical activity. I had one unfortunate event where it dropped off during a bike ride and hit the floor. Luckily, there was no major damage, so if you're an active person, go for an alternative model or try to source out a more secure strap. And finally, the absolute jewel in the crown of this product, and something I really have to praise Xiaomi for, and that is the price. In a world where things seem to get more and more expensive, the S4 right now is available on Amazon with a starting price of $129.99. For a watch of this quality and with this much battery life, it is ridiculously good value for money. Then if you want this stainless steel version in sunset gold, it's going to set you back just under £200. In comparison to every Apple Watch out there and the vast majority of competitors like Google and Samsung, this watch is a budget king, and I recommend it to anyone who wants an affordable yet capable smartwatch that works with not just iOS but Android too.